Welcome everyone to another Monday night at the beach. Yay. We'll do a shout out to the UK. We'll see you in a few weeks. So, the class was about specifically who's back Sacada?
The leaders.
Leaders. For the followers, what's the most important thing in this exercise for you?
Waiting.
That's all I'm going to say. I'll let Cristina cover more bases. For the leaders, what are we walking on?
A line.
A line, I call it like balance beam in gymnastics. We can either make a side step to get onto it or a forward step. Okay, that's what? How many steps do we have?
4.
In the pattern. Those steps correspond eventually to the strong beats of the music eventually, right? So we get on the balance beam, then we're going to stay on it. What happens at the end of 2?
Snap and collect.
Snap, collect. How much of the way do we get around to that line, to the balance beam? About 70% of the way. These are rough numbers, okay? Work with me. And then what happens in the embrace so we don't push our partner into a step? What side opens? What side closes? Good. What do we call this moment when we're smiling?
Coda.
What's a secret that I can use to not push my partner?
Lean back.
Yeah, like it feels a little bit of hanging away, you know. And then when I step, what can I do? Step straight?
Cheat.
Yeah, especially if I can't pivot all the way, which sometimes I can cheat, cross over myself, and make my step. Make sure you do what, leaders? Do you go with the hip first?
Reach.
Reach.
Okay, so followers, at which point are we waiting? After what?
The collect.
After the second step. So ideally we make our first step with our right, and then the second step with our left, and then this is the part that we're waiting. While we're waiting, what are we doing?
Breathing.
Yeah, activating our standing leg, breathing, and just waiting. And what compels us to take a step at this point, after this point? What are we feeling from our leader?
Pull.
Yes, they're giving us a pulling energy because they're turning which direction? To their left. Yeah, and where is our right leg going to go? Here?
Around them.
Here, around our leader. And then they're going to do a sacada. What are the 2 answers that we talked about when we're receiving it?
On the floor.
On the floor. And then the second one is what?
Knee up.
Knee up, but with our hip in.
Square.
Yeah? So try not to open our left hip. Yeah? Okay.
Thank you, by the way, David, for suggesting this idea. What else, leaders? What's the rule of the back sacada? If you can do a back sacada, what else do you have space for?
Gancho.
A gancho, good. Either with the other foot or with instead of a sacada, you can do a gancho. It applies to followers as well. You might see that next week. This was the easy side. There is the hard side. What else did we leave out?
Oh, yes! Followers! When we're receiving the sacada, when we are receiving the sacada, what is happening on the left side of our embrace? It's sliding because their bodies are getting close to us. So we need to allow that elasticity. We need to allow that slight transition in the embrace. Then we can go back up.
Do a little rock step, change weight, out parallel. We'll do a little demo. Once you see that I have this technique that I open this gate and close this one and try to step on whatever my balance beam line is, things will start to make sense. We'll do other kinds of back sacadas. Hopefully you'll understand. I'll even try some hard side ones as well.